Hello everyone, my name is Shubham Santosh Pandit and today we will discuss about uh, the data types in Java. There are basically two main types in data types. First one is primitive and second is non-primitive. In primitive we having 8 data types. First one is Boolean, then character, uh, byte, short, int, long, float and double. And in non-primitive data type we have string and array. Firstly, we will discuss about the Boolean data type. The Boolean data type is used to store only two possible values, that is the true and false. This data type is used simply to only locate the value is true or false. The Boolean data type is specified 1 bit information, but its size can't be defined. Then, for example, Boolean 1 is equal to true, or we can write as false. Then we'll discuss about byte data type. The byte data type is one of primitive data type as discussed earlier, and it is an 8-bit single integer, and its default value is 0. The byte data type is used to save the memory in larger arrays, where the saving of memory is mostly important parameter. It saves the space because a byte is 4 times smaller than the integer. It can also be used in place of int. We can write the byte code as the byte data type as byte a equal to any value, some for example 10 or 20. In short data type, the short data type is 16-bit, and its value range, its default value is 0. The short data type can also be used to save the memory like byte data type. A short is 2 times smaller than the integer. We can write it as short, and any variable, we can take any variable, for example s equal to 10 or 20. Int data type, the int data type is 32-bit, and we can write its default value is 0. The int data type is generally used as a default data type for integer values unless if there is no problem about memory or storage. Then long data type. The long data type is a 64-bit data type, and we can write its default value as 0. The long data type is used when you need a range of values more than those provided by int. That means when we need more higher value or a wider range of values, then we can use long in place of int or any other data type. Then float. The float data type is single precision 32-bit, and its value range is unlimited. That means it doesn't have any type of limit to write this value, and it is recommended that float if you need to save the memory in larger arrays of floating point numbers. The float data type should never be used to precise values. That means it is used only when we are having decimal numbers, and we can write its default value as 0.0 f. F should be written after the completion of decimal values. Then we'll discuss about double data type. The double data type is double precision 64-bit, and also its range is wider and unlimited. The double data type is generally used for decimal values just like float. The double data type also should never be used for precise values. That is just like float, we can use it for only decimal values, and its default value can be written as 0.0. Then char data type. The char data type is single 16-bit Unicode character, and the char data type is used to store only the characters. only the single characters. That means we don't use it for any type of word or numbers. We can only use it as for single character. And that's all we discussed about the data types in Java. Thank you.